welcome back to our channel. We are the GraceNotesStitchers. I'm Corrin.
And I'm Colleen.
And we're so glad that you are here to join us, both returning guests and new guests. Because we do have some new guests, so thank you. So a little bit of what's going on in our stitching right now. Tonight at midnight, so that will be when the clock turns April 23rd. Sorry, I was going to say March. But when the clock turns April 23rd, it is officially the 24 hours of cross stitch. If you've never heard of 24 hours of cross stitch, it's the brainchild of Jen Lee of Quirks and Stitches. And you get to set it up the way you want to. You can cross stitch 24 hours in a row, or you can make sure you cross stitch 24 hours throughout the weekend. So we are going to start right at midnight. Yeah. And stitch to when? 2 or 3 in the morning, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sleep a bit.
Yeah, we found out if we try to stay up till like 5 a.m., then we end up sleeping till noon. So we do want to get a little sleep so we can get up at a decent time. Probably, well, when Dad leaves around 9 tomorrow. So we'll probably get up at 9 and then try to stitch as long as we can into the night and then finish up our hours on Saturday. How do we gauge our 24 hours? We what?
Oh, sorry. There's the show 24. It's just called 24. So we're gonna go into season 4.
Yeah. So each episode is 1 hour. So the entire, if you've never seen it, the entire season is 1 day. So we watched 24 hours in 24 hours. So it's been a lot of fun. When we first started it, nobody wanted to do it with me. So I ended up, did you even watch it?
I came in and watched.
Yeah, the girls came in and out.
That's bribery though.
So I watched it mostly by myself. And then come season 2, all of a sudden they were interested. But that's when we started the snacks.
Yeah.
So that was the bribery. I told them, give it 1 episode. And they gave it 2, and then it was, Mom, you can't watch it without us.
Yeah.
And then season 3 came, and they were like, when's the next 24 hours of cross stitch? Because we're ready to watch the next season. And I'm like, you're gonna have to wait 3 months. So I'm glad my girls are all excited now. Not just Colleen, it's my other girls too. So that's a lot of fun. So we are gearing up for 24 hours of cross stitch tonight. So you'll see some different videos of us throughout the weekend, because last time we videoed in our PJs with messy hair.
So we're not gonna do that this time.
We aren't?
Oh, you want to? Okay. I'll wear different pajamas because I look.
I will make sure they're. Actually, I'll wear my coffee pajamas. It's a sweatsuit. What's wrong?
Your shoulder slip.
Oh yeah, it's got wide neck, but it's modest. It covers.
I'll have to figure out. Oh, I think I'm just wearing a shirt.
Yeah, but anyway, so you get to see a little other side of us, no makeup, and it's a little scary.
I don't wear makeup.
I do.
Yeah.
And then Mania.
Yes.
So Mania's for us right now, because this is our first year with WIPGO. And when is it called?
The 27th.
So we're not sure that we want to have everything set in stone until we know what's being called on the 27th. Because I know I have new starts going to be called maybe. And if those new starts get called, I want to make sure they're included in my Mania so that I'm not doing my normal 31 plus as extra. Sorry. And I am not doing 31 new starts. I can't, because I have too many I'm carrying over from last year. So I'm only doing a new start on the days I've got finishes from last year.
And I didn't realize that people did start 31 even though they didn't get their stitch. So I'm just anniversarying them and then filling in the spots. Makes sense for me.
Yeah, that's what we're both doing, basically. So that is our stitchy news. So if you don't know about WIPGO, go check out Jessie Marie Does Stuff. She has it extremely well explained, because, you know, that's her thought. And then Mania, that group is going away. It just became too much for the moderators. So I don't know if there'll be something new breaking off, but we know what Mania is.
So we just continue to
We're just going to continue to do it. And Mania is, again, what you make of it. So some people do 31 new starts. Some people don't anniversary and still do 31 new starts. And then others will do what they call monogamania. And they say, for the month of May, I'm going to work on this project. Others do 1 new start a week. Totally what you want to do. All right, should we do whips and then do all the rest at the end?
Yes.
Okay. Although I do have one more stitching news.
Okay. You go first.
Okay, I'm going to tell them this first. So Colleen and I were just having a little bit of fun, you know.
I'm going to grab something. So go ahead.
Okay, so we were looking, Hade had their sale. So I found, I have this huge wish list on Hade, but I found how I can make a separate wish list for Colleen. So we both have the same, our own wish lists under our email, the GraceNotesStitchers@gmail.com. So that was kind of fun. We were just playing around with that. And then I went on to 123 Stitch and I found out we can make a wish list on there too, because my husband never knows what to get me. And I gave him a whole Etsy list, but unless he logs in, he can't see what I have in my wish list, which he didn't do for Christmas. So we made one on 123 Stitch. Well, while we were in there, I am not going to mention the designer because I don't want to step on her toes. But I saw this gorgeous design. It's called a queen dragon. It is a dragonfly with a crown. And my second daughter, I have bugs that I've collected for my girls and my son.
Is it a dragon?
It's a dragonfly.
You just said dragon.
That's what it's called, queen dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called queen dragon. And so, you know, they all liked certain animals. So I would buy them their favorite animal as a stuffed animal, but sometimes there were bugs, and like we even set these things out in our garden, and I bought them a little gardening set and just different little things. But Leanne was my dragon. I even got a Pandora charm of a dragonfly. So that's Leanne. And then I kept going and I saw a queen bee. My son has always been bumblebees, so I've collected things with bees for him all this time, which is why I made that little Bent Creek. Lauren is my youngest. I've done butterflies for her, and there's a queen butterfly. And there was one not there, and that was Colleen's, which is a ladybug. And I was like, there's no queen ladybug. So I'm actually, believe it or not, kind of shy. So I got up the nerve to email the designer, and I said, would you ever consider designing a queen ladybug? And I explained why, that each of these bugs, insects, stood for each of my children, and I would love to stitch these in honor of my kids. And she told me that's the next one she's working on. So I don't want to spoil it. That's why I'm not telling you who it is. But I just was like, thank you for telling me that. I can't wait. I'm going to go ahead and get these.
Right.
And she's like, happy stitching. I can't wait to see what you're doing. So that was fun stitching news. All right. So you want me to go to whips? Is that what you told me first?
Sure.
This is a proud mama. I'm going to tell you this. 4,205 stitches in this. I am so happy with Mulan and a page finish. I have a noisy person behind me. Do I complain?
Sorry.
Anyway, 4,205. So I hit my goal for April. I was really, really hoping I would hit that before Mania. Not Mania, before 24 hours across stitch. So I did it. And I think she's looking fantastic. I am not going to show a cover photo because this is what she looks like with a bunch of background down here. So for Mania, I will try to get 1,000 stitches in. Actually, not for Mania, but during Mania. I'm going to try to get, I guess, 2,000 tent into her just to keep her going. And then in June, I'll pick it back up with a 4,000. But I am so, so pleased. That's a Heaven and Earth Mulan. And the fabric she stitched on is an Ada. She's a 25 count Ada. I don't know the color. I'm going to guess Dusty Rose. But it was one of those that I just got out of a package. It's probably Zweigert. But I was given it for free, or it was in a dollar bin or something like that. And it was just a remnant. And when I pulled it out, it was the right size. Am I going to go again, or are you going?
I'll go. My notes, I have 2 things written on it. Like, I'm just, I had stuff yesterday I wanted to write down, and my notebook wasn't beside me, so I just didn't. Okay. This is Mermaid and Dolphin, and this is where I got to. So this is my plan. Like, since I started this on the 30th of May, I think I can, if I keep working on it towards that time, I might have a new open slot. So I gotta have like I want to have
that for 24 hours across stitch.
no. Like this is not plans I'm talking about, but like if like I want to have some towels started, but then I might have some backup towels because I want to get all my patterns in that I do want to start. But anyway, yeah. So this is almost done, like 50% done maybe.
That's not bad.
You go next or what?
Yep, I only have one more. Mulan took up a whole lot of time. I mean, with good reason, right? And then this is my wreath, Christmas wreath by Frosted Pumpkins to stitch along. So basically, all I have to do is up to here. This is a gingerbread man, another Christmas light, and a Christmas ball here. So I just have to finish that up. I think I'm at 90% of what's there. This is on Picture This Plus, Casual, 28 count, and the color is Heartland. I like it. I like how it's turning out. Then my goal is to get this done before midnight. I don't want that to be one of my whip go or one of my 24 hours across stitch. I got too much going on.
Okay. Oh, I just had a thought. Yeah, I'll show this one.
Did you write your thought down so you don't forget it?
No, it's what I'm saying right now. I was gonna say the next time that you see us, which will not be when I thought it was. Actually, I'm gonna take the needle minder. Oh, I still have the thread on here.
Slide to the side. Oh.
Yeah. So you like I was gonna say about the next Frosted Pumpkin, our drink will be out, but it won't be the next time you see it because that's 24 hours cross stitch.
Yes,
because that comes on
Sunday.
Sure.
So that might be how we end our 24 hours across stitch.
Okay.
Is binging on Cozy Cafe.
Oh, okay. Goose Girl. I'm showing Goose Girl. And there's so much done, and I'm at the point, I went yesterday, picked up a new project because I'm at the point, it's almost done, but I can't stand it. I want it to be done, and I can't work on it. Right, I can show.
Lots of backstitching.
Lots.
Tons. So she got the blues done. You did the yellows.
Yep, that's what I'm working on. I gotta
okay.
fill in these, but I've gotten like all these, the border ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have green.
So I have greenery, I have the dress, I have the vine, and this down here underneath the border.
This is a Charles Craft pattern from what I remember.
I believe so.
Yeah. And again, that's Ada. I'm gonna say
14 count.
yeah. Probably beige.
Yeah.
It's I think she's been stitching this one in hand. I think she like sweated out all of the sizing. There's no sizing left. Y'all, nice and soft it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been like this maybe from the beginning. But yeah, I got like the hat done. I got her collar done. I think I got the ribbon done. The whole goose, like the entire goose. His eye, his nostril. That's what they name it. Oh, I just want to just like look at the house. That's so nice. I love the house. So that's completely done. And the shutters, the windows, a little bit, not clumsy, but just a little, not perfect.
All right. So before we get into our, that's all you've stitched, right?
I have one more.
Oh, you have one more.
So should I show what it'll look like, or?
Sure.
Okay. So, I only have 2 mirrors in progress. I thought I had 3, but it's only 2. Mirabilias. I like calling them mirrors now.
I do too.
I think I have to copy again. Yeah, so this is one I don't think I've shown pretty much since Mania of last year. This is the Red Lady Pirate.
We never call it the right name.
I call it the lady. What do I call it? The Red Pirate
Lady.
Oh,
We always say the Red
yeah.
Pirate Lady.
And like, I don't know like how much I've showed, but if you look at her hand, this is so cool. I don't think I've ever seen it before. One of the beads is a ring. You want to see that?
Show me.
Right there.
Oh my god.
And then there's beads that are her
Oh,
bracelets.
neat.
That's like so cool.
Her actual jewelry's bracelets. Cool.
Yeah. So
Now we have to go Google that.
so not too much progress.
We had Boo Boo.
I like. Oh, yeah. I want to cry over this one. I just forgot about that. So you see all that darker color. I had yesterday gotten like over 200 stitches in, and I like just pulled them out. Like I just pulled them out today. I found a mistake because I was missing a row.
That's so hurtful. She was hoping that, she did say, she was hoping that
I would have it back
back put in before we got
filmed.
filming.
But in this pattern, that's all Corrin water lilies, the water. Or is it,
Can't wait to see
water
it.
lilies?
I think so.
Yes, water lilies. And then this whole border is Krynic. Krynic.
Yes, kind of. You're right.
Woo! So that, and this is a plan, so.
Okay. So you might be wondering, why am I so dressed up? So I didn't even tell Colleen this. I wear the same clothes all the time. So does she. We look at our videos and we're like, oh.
I mean, I can't, it was like a
every other week. Yeah.
It was an every other, I was wearing the red striped shirt.
And yeah, and we're just like, oh, wow,
I do
look, we
wear
have our
shirts
favorite
a lot.
colors.
Yeah.
So I'm determined. I'm going through my closet and I hang my shirts. I have too many clothes. I have like 4 shirts on one hanger, like they're connected.
Right.
Hanger,
You're able
4
to do
hangers
that.
are connected together. And then I have 10, 15 hangers across. So what I'm doing is, as I'm washing them, after I've worn them, I'm washing them and I'm putting them back on those hangers and I'm working my way down so that you guys see different shirts. But you'll see a lot of black. Please don't complain about the amount of black shirts I have. I dress up for church and I have a lot of suits like this. And a lot of times I just wear a plain black shirt underneath because it matches everything.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, or it goes with all the fancy skirts that I have.
I'd like to have more black.
Yeah, I have a ton of black. They're from White House Black Market. I always shop the clearance. And I don't shop the outlet because the outlet's
just a
lesser
question.
quality. Mm-hmm.
With smaller size clothing, like the petites, we get petites. Are they cheaper? Or
No, same price. But they have petites. So I like their clothes, but yeah, like the skirts are floral, so you have to wear a solid shirt, and black goes with everything. So you will see me in a lot of black. I'll try to space it out. But this was the start of my rose gold. I am a rose gold fanatic. I have rose gold
She's wearing earrings right
Pandora, rose gold makeup. I don't know what else. Oh,
It's
yeah.
funny.
Even my chocolate diamond's rose gold. I don't know. I have a rose gold thing. I have rose gold stickers for my DMC. Yeah.
You just have a lot.
I like rose gold. So why did we wait to film while she was stitching?
Ooh.
I have news, and it's probably not
we
near
have-
as exciting to you.
Converted someone? I don't know. Not converted, but just like have brought
We're
on.
going to welcome somebody into our
We are
family.
apprenticing someone in the cross-stitching arts.
So I told you guys that, I don't know, a few months ago when I went up to visit my family, I got to teach my nephews how to do plastic canvas. Well, today my mom is teaching the 2 younger ones how to do plastic canvas. And my mom said that these boys, my older 2 nephews, were like, Wednesday and Corrin coming again. We want to do some plastic canvas. So last night she invited them to her house and they did some plastic canvas before church. So she's texting me and telling me this. Well, before she even texted me, I'm in a group called Story Stitches. If you like Disney, I highly encourage you to check it out. She is designing a Beauty and the Beast stitch along that's going to be released later in this year. She's already released one of the rooms that is going to be in this stitch along.
Is this one we saw and we liked?
Yes.
Like it was like column, not really
Yeah,
columns, but
it's
they were
going to be fantastic.
That was adorable.
Yeah, and it's not overly complicated, but it's so cute. And so yeah, there is an extra bonus release that she showed us ahead of time. And she's been releasing these like little small patterns. One was Just Keep Swimming by Dory, Dory from Finding Nemo. There's one of Meg from Hercules. And oh, that's so cute, but my nephew's not going to stitch Meg.
What's the goofy one?
There's a Goofy, there's a Mickey Sorcerer, and then there's this flame. I don't remember what it's from, but he chose the flame with a face. He doesn't know what it's from either, but he likes orange. It's red. It's cute. And it's like 6 or 7 colors. So, why am I telling you this? Okay, so anyway, this Story Stitches, she said that her son, who's 5, wants to stitch along with her. I don't know if it's a son or daughter, child. Wants to stitch with her, and she doesn't really have the time. And she bought a design program for plastic canvas. So she wants to design some plastic canvas for her child. And she wanted to know if we would be interested in either a children's stitch along or just a monthly release. And my answer was, yes, please. I would love to be included. I will do whatever I have to, because I would love to print it out and mail that along with whatever shape she's deciding. I'll cut them out and send them up to my nephews. I'll buy the yarn and I'll make a gift kit for them every month. I mean, like, I'm already planning this and I'm so excited because I'm finding Aunt Corinne. I'm cross-stitching Aunt Corinne. Well, last night, Michael looked at my mom and said, I can't wait for Aunt Corinne to come. And she said, why? Because next time she comes, she's teaching me to cross-stitch. And Aunt Corinne said, oh, really? I don't remember saying that, but, you know, I have a really bad memory. So, did I say it? Or he's just planning it?
Of some sorts. You said, like, when you get good at this, you're used to it.
Yes, I did. I said, if you keep this up while I'm gone, I will teach you to cross stitch. Because that's what they wanted to learn in the beginning. And I didn't have enough time to sit with him. They didn't get to come to my mom's that often. So anyway, I FaceTimed with him and I showed him those patterns that I had just described. He picked the flame. So tonight, after we film, we're going to run over to Hobby Lobby, pick out all the colors that he needs. I already have Ada. I'm going to cut everything for him. Going to give him 14 count, but I'm going to buy him his needles, fold up scissors, a little plastic case. He said he still has the bag I gave him for his plastic canvas. Probably the Red Hat Society or the teddy bear. Okay. I think it's a teddy bear one.
Okay.
A little tapestry bag.
It'll be small enough to work on.
Yeah, it's a small project. So I am thrilled and excited. And if my brother and sister-in-law say it's okay, we will be doing Mania while we're up there. It's going to be the last week of Mania. Oh. So I'll invite Michael to show his whip. So that'll be so cool. If not, I'll just hold it up. Mm-hmm. But so yes, we're going to welcome somebody into our stitching. Not hopeful. Yeah, a hopeful stitcher. So anyway, let's talk about plans.
Okay, I'll do this one first because that's a plan, and then we can do our haul. Mm-hmm. So for 24 hours of cross stitch, it's like the 22nd, and I have not picked up my second whip go, and you've done like all but one, and then she has 4. So I'm gonna do Miss Mabel's cat. I'll just show you what progress I have. This is its top.
This is the top?
No, this is like that.
She handed it to me upside down.
It's a linen. No, you're holding it sideways. It's a linen. I don't know what count.
Oh, this is the linen we don't like. It's like, I forget what its color.
But it's a gorgeous piece. It's a cat. And I'm not going to say I'm not a fan of cats because, again, I can watch videos of cats. I can watch a cat. But, like, when a cat's
This is the linen that just, it's stiff. And,
but it is cool.
When you poke a hole, it stays.
As you can see, I've only got like not even 100. Yeah. But yeah, I'll keep working on this. We need to cover up. I'll just hold it like that so you can see the colors.
You don't have to color it.
Well, there you go.
Some people give away
Miss Mabel's cat. Yeah. This is cute, so I'm gonna work on this for all of 24 hours cross stitch. Before it starts though, I will put more hate into Red Lady Pirate. Right? Red Lady Pirate? Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I'll work on. But again, like I was saying, I don't hate cats. And I can stitch cat without that.
She hates the linen.
I hate the linen. I have not worked on it since me.
Because linen like this.
I didn't realize it was linen.
Yeah. We like this. This is casual.
Yeah.
We like Belfast. We like casual. We don't like the stuff I didn't pay for, the free stuff. Mm-hmm. That I don't know if I was given it free or if I paid a few dollars for it. I don't know where it came from, and none of it's nice.
Yeah.
We apologize. That's a rant, but you know when people say, "Do you like linen?" I do, but not all.
Yeah, because
there's just something. It's strange linen.
My pirate girl, she's on an even weave. I think it's a dribbling. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it. Like linen. Like if you're doing number 2, you're the quarter stitches for Goose Girl. I have to stab the fabric and stuff. Like in Mermaid and Dolphin. Like I don't like having to break the fabric. But I was finding I was doing some quarter stitches on the Pirate Lady, and that was fun because I was like, hey, I just go into the hole and stuff. So
I unzippered the wrong one. You know, I was annoying her on purpose by accident.
Yeah, I didn't realize what you were doing.
For the wrong one. While I show this, do you want to just see if might be at the top of the stairs or right behind me. I did bring it down. Let me open that up real fast so I don't annoy anyone else. I'll show you what I wanted to show you in a moment. Apparently, I didn't show you what all I got done. This is why I have these pink bags. We have these pink bags.
Ooh, yes.
Because that's our, we finished and have things to show you all. This is Once Upon a Fairy Tale. So my Once Upon a Fairy Tale, again, I can't tell you how much I stitched last week versus this week, but I did get a total of 2,354 stitches into it. I do love the progress. I am kind of going block by block, but you know, me and my, I gotta move. I don't like threading and unthreading my needle. So I'm trying to use up my thread until I can find a place to park. I think that's my new method, is at least use up the thread. You know, finish the block I'm on, get out of it, use up the thread, or get to a place where it has to be parked because you have nothing else to go. So that is how I am now parking. All right. So I also was watching Sammy J last night. I have not watched Sammy J in months. I apologize. I love watching her. Colleen does not watch her because the whole reason I started watching her was for her homework videos. And Colleen doesn't do homework in groups. So she wasn't really as interested. It's not that she didn't like Sammy J. I love her. And last night, after Colleen left me and went to bed, I turned on Sammy J. And I know where I left off, so I was able to watch 2 of her videos. And she was talking about not doing all of the homework because she has WhipGo, and she basically plans out what she's going to work on. She's got this whole new way of doing it this year. It's pretty cool. She takes a bag. Now, hers are the nice bags,
I think
not
I was around for
cheapos.
that. I think I heard it.
She puts like 5 projects in one bag. And then she stitches those that week. She has to touch all 5 of those that week. So if they fit in for homework, they do. If they don't, they don't. So again, even if she doesn't finish her WhipGo for that month, she's okay with that as long as it gets done by the end of the year. So WhipGo is not her ultimate goal, where that's my first priority. But it doesn't matter. You have to have your own set. So my thoughts next year, Colleen, I didn't tell you, for WhipGo, instead of doing 2 boards, I think I'm going to do 1 board and put on all of my full coverage.
Okay.
And make sure I get 1,000 stitches at least in all my full coverage. Okay. That way I'm free to go back to my groups with my homework. And then that way I get more stitches. Because what's happened this year is having 4 WhipGos. If they didn't fulfill my homework, I didn't have time to do the homework.
Right.
So I'd rather be able to keep going back to the things.
Yeah, so I didn't tell you this.
Oh no.
But I think I won't do WhipGo next year.
Really?
It's so stressful. I only have 2 projects, but to me, I don't
think
feel like
now that you're counting stitches, it might be easier?
No. It's like I do like the counting of stitches because like I'm not going to tail every week like other people do. But at the end of the month, I will have, because yeah, this beginning of this week, last week, it's been mostly Goose Girl, and I've gotten like 30 each day on Mermaid and Dolphin. So I, like a whole week, I'll be like, oh, I got 120 stitches. No, I've been doing hundreds of max stitching. But anyway,
I count those.
for WhipGo, I don't want to. It's bad enough just to do them. So WhipGo, since we have Mania, that's kind of where they like clash.
That's gonna be rough.
Like it
What
because yeah, if Fans of the Far East gets called, I have to finish that. And if
but you have all year to finish it. It's you pushing that
yeah,
you have
I
to
push.
finish it
I want to
month.
get these goals done, but yeah,
We've hit every goal for that month,
Yeah.
even though you have all year to do it. I think that's where
I
the
have-
stressor is coming.
2 other ones that could be called for. It'd be cool if Mermaid and Dolphin were called because I want to finish that
Right.
before the end of May.
Yeah.
That'd be for the next one. Yeah, that'd be cool if that was the one called. But you know, it's never goes the way you want it to. So
this was the one I was looking for and annoying her on purpose. So I enlisted the help of my non-stitching daughters because, you know, they're just sitting around doing nothing. So I took, this is my Enchanted Unicorn, and I had put them on this. So all I had was 6, and I was handwriting. And as I was using the colors, I was putting them on here, and they were all out of order. And I was like, this is going to get annoying once I have more than 3 of these sticking to my light.
Oh, because they're the same exact design.
They're all the same
You can't
design,
tell.
and trying to figure out, well, like I would remember what was on the design. I mean, it's me, to be honest. Let's just call it what it is. So I had one of these full plus another one. So when I was doing my weekend with my mom and my sister,
You had already seen these.
I made these. So my dear darling daughters, thank you to my husband who let me get a label maker.
Yes,
He's-
you got a label maker.
Yeah, he's been doing them for me at work. But when I wanted this many, I knew, like, I'm not going to have him do
It's
them.
going to have to be an investment.
Yeah, it's an investment. Plus, I wanted a clear background so I could use black numbers. And I know you probably can't see them real well. And you're like, why would you use black on that color? Well, it hangs on my light, so I will very easily be able to see them. And I did try it out before we did a bunch. But my one daughter loves using the label maker. So she's typing in all the numbers and printing them.
Loves.
No, Leanne really does love it. Lauren did this one. And so she's trimming them, and then Lauren is not enjoying with her long nails peeling them, but they are doing it for me because they don't really have anything else they're doing right now. So they got all my numbers in order. So I started putting them on, took them off the other cards, and that way all I have are those 4 cards, which I can very easily see. And there were 6 left over. So I put the last 6 on here. I was like, how cool is that?
Oh, now I get
So it actually gets used.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy about that. So they are right now supposedly doing my Snow Queen from Paid, Heaven and Earth. And then we will, they're going to help me get ready for Mania. So anything I need for Mania, we're going to make labels. But they said they will. Like, that was a yes. They were volunteering to do it. I'm not forcing them.
Okay.
I bribed them, but, you know, bribery always works. Haul?
If you don't have any haul related to that, could you show?
All right. So, again, I was watching Janet Jabber. I love
Janet
her.
Jabber, it's coming at you. What does she say? It's Janet Jabber Janet.
I don't
something.
know.
She's
She's hilarious.
hilarious.
I absolutely love her. And she did the... Just don't even get me started here. I've been having trouble sleeping. So, Colleen and I watched her unbox a Black Needle Society box. If you haven't
Love
seen it,
unboxings.
yes, if you have not seen it, she's a fun person to watch. Just weird. It's going. So we're 1 year away from being caught up on Teresa,
Right.
Teresa Little Stitcher. Janet, I'm going backwards 1 episode at a time. So I'm actually seeing the undoing of her projects.
Which I didn't really like because she was talking about her plans and stuff.
And we already knew them.
Yeah.
So we need to go back to the very
I think we
beginning.
need to go to the beginning.
Okay. Sorry, Janet. We're not going to stay current. We're going to go all the way back. But anyway, she's got 80 some. But I'm watching this unboxing, and oh my goodness, the theme is called Up All Night.
And what are we? Night owls.
I'm up all night, every night. Like before, I don't know, 2 years ago, I did start sleeping normally. But before that, I was up every night until 3 in the morning with Farmville. Like, seriously.
You kind of trained yourself.
I did, but I even worked overnights at one point and I loved it. I am a night owl, always have been. So there's this up all night box that you had to sign up for in December.
Too late.
I didn't know about Black Needle Society back then. Like, how is this even fair? So we're watching. Oh my goodness, the needle minder.
Oh, good.
It is so, so cute. So anyway, I'm an insomniac. This was Thursday night last week after making our video. I uploaded it and I cross-stitched until 4 a.m. I just wasn't tired. So I cross-stitched. And then I went upstairs to go to bed and my husband was on his iPad. Now, he had taken melatonin, so he was sound asleep. Didn't even know I was up. So I just kind of nonchalantly slipped in bed, and he was like, I think you woke me up. I'm like, no, honey. I just heard the toilet flush, so I know you were just up, and I had waited till that for me to go to the downstairs bathroom because I didn't want the running water to wake you up. he's like, oh. So then I crawl in bed, and he started talking to me.
You're like, stop.
I'm like, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep, and I'm still not tired. Like, not at all. And I'm like forcing myself, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep. So he keeps talking. I'm like, no. And then I'm like, well, I was going to tell you this, but I guess you're wide enough awake. I said, remind me tomorrow to show you an unboxing video on Flosstube. I really want to show you this. He's like, we can watch it now. I'm like, go to sleep. Let's watch a show. I'm really not tired. This is 4:15, 4:30. So I put Janet Jabber on my TV, and I show him this unboxing, and you know, she takes a little bit of time explaining what everything is before she gets into it. When she got to that needle minder, he sat up in bed. That caught his attention. Oh, it wasn't her. It's what she was pulling out. Like, she pulled out, I think it was a lollipop. She calls it a sucker, which we used to call when I lived in West Virginia. But she was going through things. I don't remember what was in it, but they were all non-stitching things. And he's like, any stitching things in there? So when that needle minder came up, he sat up in bed. And then she pulls out this gorgeous blanket that says Up All Night. And
I love
huge.
I love the moon phases.
Oh, yeah. And it has a needle through it.
And it's a darker color.
Yeah.
It's like bright.
And then it has this cute little pattern that comes with it. And he's like, that's it? And I'm like, well, yeah, the box is the thing, not the pattern. And fabric. Oh, the threads.
The threads.
Fiberlicious silks. That impressed him, too. So he's like, you've got to get this. I'm like, I can't. It's pre-sold. So I'm now stalking their website, you know, because once everybody gets theirs that had been pre-sold to, they'll put whatever notions and stuff they have left into their vault for sale. So I probably can't get a box, but I might get pieces of it. But I did order the, from the Austin box from February. I was able to get that needle minder. So that's on its way. But anyway, there's a big, huge tangent. But so Janet, if you're watching, we loved your unboxing. So did my husband. So I got my threads of the month from my own club from Margaret at the little thread shop.
Is it Argo?
Yeah. Ooh. So we've got Argyle. We've got Amethyst.
Airline?
Airly.
Aussie Gold.
Say it louder.
Aussie Pride.
Look at that.
Ooh, Apple Pucker. We got...
I'm going to drop those.
I can't even say what this is.
I'm going to just lay those down and we'll go on.
Banksia?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Aquamarine. Okay. People say this different, but I'm saying apricot.
Apricot or apricot, whatever way you want to say it.
We got Aussie Dawn.
I was going through the A's. Can you tell?
Okay, you want more? Antique Mauve.
Yeah.
Mauve.
One of my favorites.
Ooh, there's a lot of Aussie Jewels.
Well, yeah, like I said, I was buying the A's.
You got two of them? Aussie Jewels?
Oops. We'll have to see what's going on there.
Okay, so put that one down. Or should we sell? Barrier Reef.
Wow, I'm going to keep one of them.
Okay.
Where's Barrier Reef?
I can't answer that.
Acacia.
Acacia. Let's say Arcadia. Autumn Leaves. I think this is the same thing.
That is.
Mascara.
This is our Weeks. I think one's hers.
Really?
Weeks mascara. I'm pretty sure. We gotta look. That, she was out of stock last time. So as Little Thread Shop, Margaret is putting things on sale. I am putting together an order to get me free shipping. And just enough for the free shipping. And then of something that is one of the sale items. So last time I did, what's my Weeks dye works, because you know I absolutely love Weeks. And of course I also ordered anything that I needed. Then I also, this month was the Dinky Dyes, because you know, no, that one I don't want. Yeah, you know me and the Dinky Dyes.
Yeah, okay. One more.
My Fiberlicious came. Oh, and I blacked out my address so that I could show you this. This, I don't remember being on my last package.
It was something about coffee. Like,
oh, I have to start paying attention all the time.
But I'll wait a little bit to tell you. But I'll tell you.
Good. You didn't see this, did you?
I did see it. And it's called Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin.
Oh,
please,
so
please.
nice.
You don't even know the song, do you?
Nope.
It's a 50s or 60s song if I ever heard it.
It's blue.
It's a very blue. It looks like Robin Egg blue.
Yeah, I was just looking in a Crayola box of crayons, and I was just like, I mean, I don't know if they were named by children, but like there's this whole contest thing. This is, I don't know if this still goes around, but like if you name a crayon, it's a whatever it's called. But still, it's like these names are interesting. Like you, Razzle Dazzle, maybe something blue. It's more of a pink color.
No, that was the Razzle Dazzle Raspberry or something.
Oh, raspberry, yeah. So they have unique names, but some colors are like, okay, this is black, this is white, this is red, this is green. But then you have colors that you can't even give
macaroni and cheese because
you can't even give them. You can't even give them a color name. Like there's shades. You just, like your fabrics. You can't just call it a purple because there's so many different purples.
So my Flosstube baggies came from Amazon. I don't know if you care. I had ordered those before. They got canceled and they finally came. This I will do a comparison with. Oh, what is the blue one called? Yeah, what's the real one called? Panko. Panko. So I'm a little disappointed to say the least. This is Notions Land 30 Positions Floss Holder. Floss Organizer. I'm not thrilled with it. We'll do a comparison video when it comes, which is supposed to be tomorrow. But it's a whole lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's a little cheaper than I thought it would be. This is probably going to go back to Amazon. I don't know that I'm even going to try to use it. Yeah. Anyway, I do try to be... It was a lot cheaper than the Panko. That's why it was less than half price. So I thought, ooh, if I get these... But Panko holds 50, this holds 30. Which, in my Once Upon a Fairy Tale is max color. So instead of putting those on my Disney cards, we're going to use... 1 or 2 Oh no, we have to use 4 Pankos, and then we'll use maybe 5. No, 4 Pankos and then 2 or 3 cards. Yeah. Disney princess things.
What other ones do you have?
The one that matches yours and you didn't want me to tell.
Okay, well now let's do it. Okay, but I want to put a little disclaimer or something, so she can show hers, and I'll guarantee that she showed both of hers, and then I'll show mine.
Okay. So this one here,
but we got Opalescent.
We got Opalescent. We're so happy about this. We've been waiting for a long, long, long time. I'm not gonna say I was disappointed when this came. I was surprised when this came because
you forgot it was Ada.
No. Well, yeah, I did kind of forget it was Ada, but I thought I ordered the baby pink, the princess pink color that Sammy Jo has. I thought that's what I ordered because she's the one who got me interested in Fabrics by Stephanie by using that pink.
But I remember that you got
my husband talked me into the lavender, the lilac, and Colleen. And they're like, your thing will look better on lilac, which is okay. But now I'm just sitting here going, I need the pink. And that sounds awful. But I got a whole yard of this, and I got to figure out what it's going to be used for. But it's absolutely beautiful. It really, really is. It's very nicely dyed. I don't know if there's some modeling in it, but what I see more than anything is the glitter.
It's like green and blues.
I mean, so really and truly, this is going to have to be
a perfect piece.
Perfect. Like something that's not going to be overblown by the fabric. But enhanced. But it's going to be more than one piece because it's a yard. So I got to find the perfect series for this. But that's going to be part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and show your next piece.
The more I look at it, the more I like it. I was a little disappointed because I thought it was supposed to be a little bit darker. My eyes are thanking me that this is not darker. I mean, let's be real. But it's the darkest purple that I could find, I thought.
Royal Purple. Called
Royal Purple. And here is the hardest thing for people. Linen dyes deepest. And I know that Ada is the next, and then the Jobelins take the color the least, Jobelins and Luganas. So, yeah. So I should have thought about that fact. And I'm not regretting it. Not regretting it at all because it's glorious. It is glorious, and if I had just seen this, it's a very it's a royal purple. I mean, this is what royal purple should look like.
I'm seeing that, like, are the sparkles very much closer?
They're probably the same opalescent.
Oh, yeah, it looks really close. But, I mean, this lighter.
Well, they are. It's all the same fabric.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then I got, what did I get? 18 count.
18 count.
Because I wanted it to be equal to 36 count in linen.
Okay.
I wanted my project to be smaller. Thank you very much.
Okay. I kind of want to cry. Not exactly just fine. Like she said, the kind of fabric, I got a Lagana, and it doesn't hold the color. So mine's called Midnight Tryst. Okay, so this is what I got from Monsty Amore.
And she did call us.
She did.
She
So
said it's a little to the purple. She said it's a little to the purple side. We're like, well, that's okay.
So again, if you want, because I wanted a dark fabric, I would say this is dark.
It's a little darker than mine.
Like I'm not trying to be rude. I am disappointed, but I wanted a dark blue, so now I have this.
And it's a very purple.
And it's a purple, but my only, save or whatever that is...
Saving grace.
Saving grace is that my threads I got, color and cotton. It's Everest.
It's actually going to complement it.
It'll look really nice with it, so I can't
It's
be
probably
sad.
better than
Yeah.
if it would have been a blue.
True. Because it has purple in it.
I think this is going to be
It'll look
fantastic.
amazing. But, yeah. If
It was
I
just
want a
not
blue...
what we had pictured in our brains.
Right. Because I'll show you the pattern. I thought it was going to be blue. Like, that's...
Well,
no,
okay,
not
so
at all.
after we looked at it and stuff, then you go look at the pattern and see the blue all the time. Yeah.
Right. No, what was I trying to say? I like the blue one pattern.
Well, you're a blue person.
I do. Yeah. So, it'll look very, like, I like everyone's difference that they choose to do. Like,
But we did think it looked...
very simple. She pulled it out. She was like...
Why did we get two of the same color?
I was like, where's mine?
Yeah. But I'll tell you, I mean, you can definitely feel that this is Ada. Like, it's Ada. It's
Oh, I can hear
got the
it.
stiff, yeah, it's got the stiffness. And then you feel her her Lugana. Opalescent Lugana. If you get a chance to get some.
Jealous.
Yeah, you really should. So, that's actually really...
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
The modeling's good. Like,
And then, so... I want to say that's actually my biggest disappointment with the package. I didn't even tell you that. Was I pulled hers out first, and I felt how soft and pretty it was.
Or what?
And then I pulled mine out, and it was all scratchy.
You're like you just...
It's don't do that. But it was disappointing. And then I looked at it and went, oh yeah, that's right, I ordered Ada. I did that on purpose. I mean, please don't get me wrong. I did that on purpose. I don't love Ada, but a lot of my fabrics of the month are Ada because I need those bigger holes. Come on.
Oh.
That way I get the size of a 36 count.
Right.
And I don't know about you all, Ada stitches up fast for me. Anything I do on Ada, I fly through that project. Well, we both did Ada for the coffee, right?
Yes.
But our frosted pumpkin coffee, like, I had that done so
I was
fast.
just like, when I'm holding it and I'm like, touch the fabric. Oh, it's so soft.
Whereas the wreath, that's slower going.
Hmm.
And that's on linen. And I enjoy every minute of it. I do. But going over the two holes, I think, is what it is. It just takes me a little bit extra time. Just a little bit. But I think that's why I've reverted to Ada.
Okay. Anything more?
Go ahead.
So, I have not told you this. This is a plan of, like, future, because not intent plan, but I can collect for it. You know, like these tags and stuff, like of my stuff. I won't take other stuff. But I want to at some point, because I have made like a few not cross stitch scrapbooks. I would like to make a cross stitch scrapbook.
Nice.
So like I'll have, I don't know if I'll keep needles and stuff.
My used needles, tarnished needles go in the garbage.
I put them in my art jar.
That's interesting. Maybe I'll do that.
Like, and like if I
add sparkle.
If I do any beading this year, like the broken beads, the ones that are deformed or something, yeah, that's what I did in last year's. But like I'll have just pictures.
Why doesn't she share these thoughts with me?
Oops. So with like, I like to take a before and after picture of my cross stitch before they have their back stitching in. So Goose Girl, I have a before picture. So then I want to get, and then like I'm not a huge creative person, but like, you know, just cross stitch layouts and like the pictures and stuff.
Not like my sister. My sister does gorgeous.
The one that just came, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gorgeous
Hers were
layouts.
amazing.
So plans for 24 hours of cross stitch for you was what?
Miss Mabel's cat.
Miss Mabel's cat. My goal is going to be Cinderella's dress. I haven't started it yet, so you'll see that as it starts. We're going to hold things up as we go. I can't even begin to tell you how far behind I am because I haven't even looked yet. I have no idea what letter I'm supposed to be on, but I'm supposed to be pretty far in these letters. You know what? I bet my calendar will tell me because, you know, way back when I took care, I just wrote alphabet. Did I write what letter? Do you want to hold this up so it can be looked at? So I gotta put in my alphabet letter. I didn't. Me with all my plans and my planner, and all I wrote was alphabet. So I'm gonna do some. And you know that when I have this pulled out for alphabet, I also work on a motif. So my goal is actually to finish this huge motif that is the biggest motif on this project. So that is my goal to get finished this weekend. Get caught up on alphabet, finish that motif. I can do that, right?
Yeah.
I can do it. I know I can do that. And then hopefully the wreath gets finished tonight. And then my Cinderella's dress by Brooks Books. Oh my goodness. Etsy.
Start or?
It's a new start.
Oh.
This is my last whip go.
Ah.
So the goal for that is 500 stitches. And I'm really torn whether I want to just put in those 500 stitches and call it a day, or do I just want to see how much I can get done? But since it's not going to be the whole 24 hours since I'm doing this, I think I'm just going to do the 500 stitches and then I get to pull something out. Do you want to guess? Primitive hair.
Oh.
I haven't touched Belle since last month.
Really?
So, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. So, I am going to pull out Primitive Hair's Beauty and the Beast because that is just
Stitch.
I love it.
She likes it a lot.
It's a fun little thing and so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I closed up my April and I don't even know where we are now. So that's March.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sorry. Here's my April. Oh, you'll like this. I started printing all of my 24 hours of cross stitch plans, and as I'm printing them, I came down to, because I was going to cut them all apart, and I had run out of ink.
Yeah. Did you change it?
I did.
Oh.
I put it in quick. But I'm really curious.
Where did you put your papers?
Where my paper just went. I'm really... There it is. Just wasn't the last one. And then Cozy Cafe comes out on Sunday.
Right.
So, between church morning.
So, we have been watching a ton of Teresa. Which I still have yet. Like, I think if I start a thread, I'm going to try... Like, I've done it once before. The front loop start. That's so easy to do. And I don't like flipping that because you sometimes lose the thread and stuff. But I like when she's doing all her heids, we'd watch the Haid for Beginners. I don't have easy grade fabric, but like when I pull out, I guess they're both on scarf fronts, but like my Melody in pink, I want to get the PDF. But I'm just so worried about my bags look like, not worried what they look like, but just
being able to
like I like to carry over and stuff. Like I try to go under. But at that point, I just feel like some sort of blocking I'll do. Like just start this color.
grids.
And I never did parking. So parking, I'll be like you can mark that it's parked and everything. I would not mark on paper pattern. That's so hard to do.
Can I tell you how funny this is? So so this is for you, Samantha. Back before Colleen was paper only, she was, I can do my Haid, my super size max color Haid on paper. Okay, honey. And she's actually doing really good with it. Then we watched a Teresa video explaining how to use GoodNotes, the reader, the PDF reader. And she showed how she parked using that. And Colleen said, I think I could use that. I think I could scan my stuff in and I could use that. That sounds like a plan. So I was like, okay, whatever. So she never did. And then we talked about her doing Pattern Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, no, the PDF reader, that looks like it's my speed. And then what did you do? What changed your mind? You just were watching me or looking at mine? But Teresa is using GoodNotes to explain. And it's so funny because she's like, all these people are converting to Pattern Keeper. And it's funny, but I don't think it'll work with my way of parking. And we're sitting here laughing, going, that's what it's for. But Teresa does use it now. So watching her old videos is funny because you know what she does now. And she... So it's kind of funny because she's like, I don't need Pattern Keeper. And now she uses it. Uh-huh. But same with you.
Right.
So what made you change?
Was it that I wanted a new pattern?
And it was a PDF.
I think. Because I wouldn't start it. But then...
You wanted your own reader for it all.
Right. I got the pattern and we printed out some. And I was working on it. Because that's right when I got my scroll rods. And then got the Kindle for it. So I had gotten a decent amount done on the paper. But
you were just like, no.
I don't know. I definitely feel like if I... Especially with my Christmas project thingy. I can set my Kindle right there in the front. Like... With paper patterns, it's like them being in their plastic sleeves, it's so hard to keep them in a place where I can look at them because I do not. My lamp have a little stand. So they're like either in my lap with my legs propped up there, then under the couch. They're either just like over here. Like, that's so hard.
Yeah. So the Kindle is awesome. It did take a little to get it on, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, and then when I had to frog, I'm like, this is already highlighted. I can't recount it. Like, I'm not counting it.
Oh, for your...
unhighlight. And I'm pretty much at the point where it's like, I'll just keep on.
And Pattern Keeper does have a place where you can scan in PDFs. So before Mania, this is going to be after 24 hours of cross stitch. We're going to try to scan in as much as we can. Mm-hmm. Mirabilias are a little hard. And I know that some office supply stores will put them onto a PDF for you. So I might be taking some of our mirrors up there. Ooh, we'll see. I don't know.
I'm good with mine. I do like mine though.
Anything else before we sign off? I'm just gonna make a little announcement.
I think that's it.
Okay, so we will see you back at midnight. We won't be posting immediately at midnight. Maybe we'll just post something like we're starting.
Right.
Please join us. Even if you're not part of the group, we would love to have you stitch. So you can send us pictures at GraceNotesStitchers at gmail.com. Put them on Instagram. Tag us. I don't know how you do that, but you can tag us, GraceNotesStitchers. I do not know how to tag. If you know how, let me know. Because I know you can put that you're with people. You could friend me on Facebook, Corrin Simpson.
Colleen Simpson.
we are both on Facebook. You could definitely friend us and just say we're participating with you. I have a few ladies in my One Stitchy group that are going to join me because we are in a group challenge right now and they're going to stay up tonight with us and stitch along 2 or 3 ladies. So yay! I can't wait to welcome them. All right. So we'll see you back in PJs probably. We'll tell you what snacks we've eaten, if we've gotten any of our episodes done, what we started on. And then just to let you know, we're changing up our format. Next week will be normal. The following day will be a whole huge whip parade getting ready for Mania.
I love whip parades. Yeah, I like doing them. I like seeing them.
Yes. So we'll be getting ready for Mania. And then during Mania, when we feel like our bag is full, we will be posting a video because we are not going to do 14 projects every
Yeah, we had like
14 or more.
The 1st to the 6th, the 7th to the whatever.
Yeah, we're not going to quite do that. Last year when we started Mania, we just did it every few days when our bag was full.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was that.
Oh.
We did do every like week or something.
So when our bags are full, we think we got a lot to do, we will do it.
Right.
All right. Happy stitching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.